Your favorite and least favorite foreign country you wrestled in?
Man, well, we went to India once, and it wasn't that it was the least favorite at all. It was just the most eye-opening. Have you ever been to India?
I've never been to India, no. I've been to
Have
Egypt.
you
That's the
seen?
closest.
Oh wow. See, okay, see, I'd like to go to Egypt. That sounds like it would be really interesting. But India was interesting to me because you hear the stories before you get over there about people in the streets and cows walking down the streets and things like this. It actually did. But it was such a I don't know this to be a fact, but where we were in the hotel, and it was like they had the fence around it and the barbed wire around it. And then we walked out to go down to a gym, which amounted to be in some basement and just some really primitive barbells and dumbbells. Uh, it showed me how people were actually surviving in the streets, sitting under the bridges, sitting on the streets. It was just it was amazing the amount of poverty we saw. It wasn't least favorite country. It was just the most, again, eye-opening, stunning, to where everybody who went to the bar that night was drinking mixed drinks, had the ice in the water, got sick. Yeah, yeah. I drank beer that night, but I mean, we had bottled water. They said, close your eyes, close your mouths when you take a shower. That kind of stuff. That's pretty real and stunning at the same time, when you go, oh my gosh, this really is true. This is a real deal here. People have to take into account. So I don't think I've ever been to really any country that I've said, I can't stand this place, can't wait to get out. Even Mexico has its charm and way about it that you go, man, nice place to visit. Wouldn't want to live here, but a nice place to visit because you get to see it in its element. I lived in El Paso. I was born in Texas. I've been to Mexico a few times, and some people like it, some people don't. But I like to experience different cultures. I like to see it up close. I like to see it and feel it and touch it and know. One of the places I always wanted to go was Japan. I got to go to Japan my first year in the business, and it was so cool. I always wanted to go to Australia and New Zealand. Haven't been there yet, but other countries it was so cool to know that this really is a culture. This really is done daily, and man, I'd like to see how it is. So for me, I'm trying to take this off.
Oh, well,
Take it
while
off.
you're doing that, then I'll ask you, was that the same India trip where Gerald Briscoe puked up outside the bus?
Probably.
Yeah.
It might have been. I'd only been one, but that there was a few people that puked outside the bus, I think, that day. But yeah, I don't. It could have been. So,
I,
but once again, I don't have a. I sure don't have a country. It's not my favorite yet.
mhm.
I haven't been to the Middle East. So I don't know.
No, me neither. Me neither. And I
Yeah.
don't really wish to be. Do you know what? I probably will do at some point. I like to go to Oman or somewhere that just, yeah, that doesn't have a civil war going on at the moment, but also, isn't somewhere you'd usually visit. I mean, I want to get, I've got Mongolia on the list. I want to do the Trans-Mongolian Express going from Russia through Mongolia to China and stuff like that. So I've got a lot of plans, hopefully,
Well,
without the COVID getting in the way.
Well, certainly, and even I saw the Dark Side of the Ring where the guys went to was it China? It was China with Flair and Inoki, or was it Russia?
North Korea.
North Korea. Well, come on, Russia, North Korea, China, they're similar. No, they're not. Okay, but the point is, I mean, going to a place like North Korea, and just experience that from that side of the line, and going, wow, people are actually outside their door listening to every word you said. So yeah, it's just any place. I would love to see the world. I'd love to see what's out there because I believe that I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.